If you were to drilling down even more specifically
Hmm.
into the question, if you had it was you're a 200, 300 employee company, so smaller scale, and you were looking to build a new team, like what would be the first hire you make? It's you and one or two others. What is the skill set that you're looking for? Having done this work already, I'm just curious because I know that the
Yeah,
skill set is important, and there are a lot of HR teams
yeah.
that probably don't have the right skills and experiences within their teams. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But what do you look for? What are the most important kind of traits and characteristics of your team members?
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, my thought is at 2 or 300, hopefully there's some core infrastructure. You've got like your leveling, your role, you've got your HRIS in place, but it depends on the company. I've advised for companies that are past 300 that don't have either of those things. And they're like, this is the spreadsheet where I've got the names of my employees. Can you help me figure out what to do next? So, my thought is hopefully they've done that basic tooling. And if that tooling is in place, then I'd probably be interested in getting a strong business partner to help support me in understanding the core issues across the functions. But again, if they don't have that core tooling, then I might be looking for someone in TR to produce that infrastructure that's necessary. So it would
Interesting. And
be,
I'm
yeah,
curious, you when you say the core tooling, you the first thing you mention is leveling. And I
yeah,
agree. I agree. We spent a lot of time in the comp space lately, and I am now of the belief that job architecture is like the one of the most, if not the most important foundational thing you need to have set up in your HR organization. I'm
mhm,
curious that like that was the first thing you said.
for
So
sure.
why is
For sure.
leveling the top of the list for you?
Yeah, like if you want to drive performance, right, you've got compensation as a lever for that, and you've got career progression as another lever for that. But if you have no roles and levels, then it's going to be hard to do either of those things. So I think that this whole conversation about driving performance and linking what the people team does to company outcomes is going to be difficult without some kind of architecture in place. So that's part of what I was trying to allude to when I was like, my hope is that 2 to 300, you've already got that stuff in place, and you've got a functioning org that is paying people appropriately and that has the right data and governance in place. If you don't have that, though, then I'd probably start with that. But if you have that, then I'd be interested in a business partner who can help understand the strategic challenges and then evaluate the nuance that's within that architecture so such that it is optimized for the organization.